Shalom, friends. And I want to take a moment to wish everyone a happy Passover. For yes, it is Passover. And I am, in a way, repeating something that I spoke about earlier this week. It was about the irony of this holiday. For we open the holiday with a ceremony we call the Seder, which means order. But maybe this year, I'd like to suggest that I am feeling more than ever before that things are not necessarily in order. Here, we know that our hostages in Israel are still not free. So none of us are free on this holiday of freedom. Here we know that we are seeing increased hatred and violence in some cases against ethnic groups, including ourselves. Everything is not in order. Here we are aware that we are living in a world that is roiled in torment, division, and pain. There isn't a normal order. Indeed, the one thing that we know and are feeling right now is a sense of chaos. Chaos in our country, chaos in the world. It is anything but order. And here comes Passover, where we sit down in the evening and we attempt to at least order one evening and put it into order. It's our attempt of restoring some sanity in a world that seems out of control. It is our human nature to want to live in a world where we know what is going to happen, where we know what is predictable, and yet we come to understand that there's not a lot of predictability in our lives or in the world. Maybe it's the reason that when we end our Seder, we end on a note of hope. We say the words next year in Jerusalem, not necessarily because we are hoping for a flight to another location, although that may be true as well. But we say next year in Jerusalem is our way of hoping for a world that is put into a divine and celestial order. A world that is finally delivered on that redemption, not just across the Red Sea, but a redemption into a world of peace and tranquility, a world where there is sustenance, physical and emotional and spiritual, for all on the planet. That's our hope as we end the Seder. That's the meaning of the words next year in Jerusalem, the word Jerusalem is Ir HaShalom, Jerusalem. Jerusalem, we break the word down, it means city of peace. That's our prayer. So maybe this Passover, by emphasizing and by recognizing the out of orderedness, we can acknowledge at least where we are and what we're feeling. And maybe that will be the first step in allowing us the strength to go forward and repair an out of order world. The Mourner's Kaddish, our prayer that ends in fact with a prayer for peace. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabam, B'alma divra kirute v'yamlich malchute, B'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, B'agalav v'izman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabam v'varach li'olam li'amei amaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitboar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, V'yidadar v'yidaleh v'yidalal shemei d'kudisha barichu, Li'ela min kol berchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, damiran b'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlom araba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imramav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Thank you, friends.